The youth of South Africa is facing one of the highest unemployment rates in the world. We have a challenge to change that statistic and encourage an economically active nation. If we want to see change, we have to do it ourselves. Starting this weekend, join us on Saturday, the 9th of July, as we empower the youth of Atteridgevile. Big SA presents the Youth Movement launch taking place at Mbolekwa Sports Complex. All ages are welcome to launch eholo mo Pheli. Bona, there will be amapiano DJs and entertainment throughout the day. But wait, there's more. 100 food hampers to be won. That's not all. If you want to promote your business, bring a gazebo, table, chair, and banner, then on 9 July on Mbolekwa Sports Complex, Atteridgevile, from 10 a.m. until 3 p.m. Big SA, unite the nation through the economy.
The Capital Lunch with Matlazi Mfana Magriza.
Pheli FM 95.0.
Yes, it's 13:35. You're still listening to Pheli FM 95.0, also known as the biggest radio station in Pretoria. Hona byanong go buditsa ra ka tshwara frequency engwe o tlo boreha because they don't have the music that we have, they don't have the conversations that we have. We always make sure we take good care of you on this particular radio station. Mara hona byanong we are joined by a very special guest as utlwile mo adverting. There's something big happening ka Satartaha, and we are about to find out exactly what's going to be going on Mbolekwa Sports Complex on the 9th of July. Let's welcome Mr. Hendrik Peter Kekana to Pheli FM. Mr. Kekana, welcome.
Thank you very much, Mfana Magriza.
Yes, it's a pleasure having you, Kachenu. So, pila wena o tswa le kae, Mr. Kekana?
Nna ke motho wa Mokasi. I was born and bred in Atteridgevile. I grew up ko Pheli. I went to school ko Isaac Moore, ko lower primary. I went to higher primary ko Mboweni, ko Ramushu Street, for those who don't know. And I went to one of the best high schools in Gauteng called Hofmeyer High School.
Would you say it's one of the best?
One of the best in Gauteng. You saw the results?
Yeah.
In the 2021 matric results. Hofmeyer High School came out of top 10 in Gauteng.
Yeah, they did really well.
So I retlale kofi.
Yeah. So tell us about Big SA, because there's a lot that's going to be happening in Satartaha. But before we get into what's going to be going on with event, let's find out about this organization AB2 Big SA. Tell us more about it and
Yeah, Big SA was started about 4 to 5 years ago, and Big SA started as a lobby group, because what was happening about 2016, 2017, the South African economy was getting into recession. The South African government lost direction in terms of what to do with the economy. And that was even before the coronavirus arrived. So what happened is that about 2017, 2018, the South African economy was every quarter of the year falling into deeper recession. And I think everyone took it very light and thought things will become better at some point, because we all live on hope. And then coronavirus arrived and even made it worse. We lost about 4 to 5 million jobs between the year 2020 and now. And we're now sitting with about 66% youth unemployment, which is a very, very bad. The future of this country is looking very bleak, where almost 7 out of 10 young people between the ages of 15 and 25 are not at work, are not at school, are not at college, are not at varsity. And we all sitting there and folding our arms. So the formation of Big SA came about as a ignition, and we are saying we need to stop the scourge. 12 million people on a daily basis are sitting without a meal on their table. 21 million South Africans, adult South Africans, are unemployed. And it can't be business as usual. Yeah.
It's a problem. It's a major problem. So you spoke a lot about the economy. You spoke about the unemployment rate that we have in South Africa. Poverty affect them. But then, what are you hoping to achieve as Big SA, as an organization? Because you mentioned all those things. Are those things change? What's the goal here?
The focus on Big SA is on a number of things that we want to be measured on. You know, we always say South Africa has in excess of 250 social issues, from the police to nursing to education. I mean, how embarrassing is it that last week in Gauteng, some of the trainee nurses have not been paid for 4 to 5 months? You know, there's a municipality in the Free State that had to give people Pick and Pay vouchers because they didn't have money to pay their salaries. I mean, what kind of country are we becoming? And so the view is that we must focus on certain things that are deliverables and that we can be measured on. And when we want our people to vote for us in 2024, they must vote for unemployment, they must vote for poverty, they must vote for crime, they must vote against corruption, and also inequality. You know, I mean, at what point of our lives are we going to remain where we live in an unequal society? In fact, we are of the opinion, you know, some people are starting to label us socialists and communists, and we say, not quite. We want more billionaires. We can't be looking at the same two faces for the last 20 years and clap hands for them. We want 400, 500 more black billionaires, not the same faces all the time.
Now, Mr. Kakana, I like what you're saying. Ne? I think it comes from a good place. But someone who's listening now may be thinking, but we've heard this before. So what sets Big SA apart from other organizations? Because honestly, we definitely have heard it before.
Okay. Thank you, Fana Makreza. I think the key for us, firstly, that we need to do is that we need to create an environment of entrepreneurship. The biggest challenge for all of us is that for the last 28 years leading to the 30 years in 2024, we're talking about jobs.